Jake Paul just got crushed by Mike Tyson after canceling their highly anticipated fight on November 15th, 2024 at the AT&T Arena. If you were holding your breath on this clash of the eras, I have some bad news for you because the YouTuber turned boxer just pulled the plug on this heavyweight clash. Everyone's pissed about this fight getting canceled. Fans, the boxing world, you name it. But let's be real. Nobody's as furious as Mike Tyson. The Iron Man is absolutely livid. Jake Paul just pushed the wrong buttons and now Tyson's unloading on him. It's like a verbal boxing match, and Mike is knocking it out of the park. This is gonna get ugly, real fast. Let's break it down. Jake Paul just pulled the biggest chicken move in boxing history, and he's paying for it. Tyson absolutely destroyed him verbally. I mean, this guy went from being the cocky YouTuber turned boxer to a complete laughingstock in the blink of an eye. The hype for this fight was insane. It was the boxing match everyone was talking about. Bets were flying left and right, and fans were losing their minds. It was set to be the biggest fight of the year. Even Netflix was in on the action, ready to turn this into a blockbuster docuseries. But then, Jake Paul pulled the ultimate heel move and bailed at the last minute. Talk about a buzzkill. Everyone was left hanging, and now Tyson's not letting him off the hook anytime soon.
Reality, and in reality, I'm invincible.
I think
Mike Tyson is absolutely unleashing a verbal smackdown on Jake Paul. This isn't just any old beef, it's Tyson going full nuclear on this kid. The worst part? Jake had the audacity to cancel the fight without any warning. Can you imagine the disrespect? Tyson was hyped for this comeback. He was in the gym, day in and day out, putting in work. We've all seen the videos of him hitting those pads like a madman. The guy was on a mission. He was ready to show the world he still had it. But then, Jake Paul pulls this crap. It's like he just poured water on Tyson's fire. All that training, all that dedication, flushed down the drain because of Jake's fear. This isn't just about a canceled fight. It's about a legend feeling disrespected on a whole new level. Tyson's calling him out, exposing him for the scared little kid he is. And let me tell you, it's juicy. It's like Tyson is saying, you want to play big boy games, Jake? You better be ready to face the consequences. And right now, Jake is feeling the full force of Tyson's wrath. This is more than just a boxing rivalry. It's a battle for respect, and Tyson is winning by knockout. So, what consequences are we talking about? Well, sit tight because Mike isn't taking this lightly and he's already talking lawsuits. Mike Tyson is not just throwing shade. He's dropping bombs. The Iron Man is threatening Jake Paul with a whopping $300 million lawsuit. That's right, you heard it here first. This ain't no joke. We're talking about a lawsuit that could potentially destroy Jake Paul's fragile little boxing career. There are rules in this game, and it looks like Jake forgot to read the manual. Now, $300 million is a lot of money, even in the boxing world, so the fight world isn't taking this lightly. Tyson's making it crystal clear that he won't be bullied or disrespected. This isn't just about the money, it's about sending a message. A message that says, mess with the bull, you get the horns. And right now, Jake is feeling the full force of those horns. This is a power move from Tyson, and it's got the entire boxing world on edge. Everyone's waiting to see how Jake is going to respond to this. But let's be real, he's probably already sweating bullets. Jake Paul is absolutely losing his cool. The kid who used to run his mouth and call out everyone under the sun is now looking like a deer in headlights. He's built his entire career on fighting retired NBA dudes and washed-up MMA stars. Let's be real, the only actual boxer he's faced was Tommy Fury, and we all saw how that ended. A good old-fashioned beatdown. Now, Mike Tyson, a legend of the sport, is not only calling him out, but threatening to wipe him out financially. It's like the universe is finally catching up with Jake Paul.
I think he's came a long way from YouTube. And listen, I seen a YouTube of him at 16 doing weird dances. That's not...
Jake's whole shtick is about being this fearless knockout artist, but let's be honest, he's never fought anyone who's actually at the top of their game. He's cherry-picked opponents, guys who are past their prime or have no business being in the ring. Tyson, on the other hand, is a multiple-time world champion who's faced the best of the best. There's a world of difference between the two, and it's about to be exposed for the world to see. Jake Paul's fight with Mike Perry was like throwing gasoline on a fire. Yep, the problem child stepped into the ring with the bare-knuckle brawler on July 20th in Tampa, Florida. That match was supposed to be a warm-up, a stepping stone to the Tyson fight, but it might have been the nail in the coffin for his boxing career. Sure, he got the KO win in the 6th round, but let's be real, it wasn't exactly a boxing clinic. No fancy footwork, no intricate combinations, just raw power and aggression. The boxing world wasn't impressed. Instead of singing his praises, they called him out for another orchestrated charade. Everyone saw the lack of fundamental boxing skills. His head movement was non-existent, his defense was porous, and his overall ring IQ was questionable. Basically, he looked like a guy who's been learning the sweet science by watching YouTube tutorials. All the hype and bravado started to crumble after that fight. The realization that he was in over his head when facing a real boxing legend like Mike Tyson probably hit him like a ton of bricks. And that, my friends, is likely the real reason he pulled the plug on the fight. Facing Mike Perry is like playing in the little leagues compared to facing Mike Tyson. Tyson is a goddamn legend. He didn't just shape boxing, he redefined it. He's a beast, a pure force of nature. Even at 58, age ain't nothing but a number for this guy. He's still got that lightning-fast speed and ferocious aggression.
Day 2, we're getting ready for you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's like watching a dinosaur in the ring. Jake Paul probably thought he could handle Tyson, but the closer the fight got, the more reality set in. He realized he wasn't just facing another YouTuber turned boxer or a washed-up MMA fighter. He was facing a man who literally chewed off someone's ear in the ring. This isn't Jake Paul's first rodeo when it comes to pulling out of fights. Remember that whole debacle with Mike Tyson back in July? Yeah, this feels like a carbon copy. Tyson was dealing with a health scare, an ulcer flare-up to be exact, but let's be real, it wasn't as serious as Jake made it seem. Tyson himself assured everyone he was fine and ready to fight, but a few days later, poof, Jake pulls the plug, blaming Tyson's health. It was a low blow, man. Not only did he cancel the fight, but he had the audacity to mock Tyson for being sick and ruining his moment.
Obviously, devastating news. I'm heartbroken. Speechless, like gutted. We've been working so hard over here, everyone in this camp, and I just feel bad for everyone involved in this event, the whole undercard. Opportunity has been ripped from all of us, but I do value Mike's health first and foremost. Love that guy, I have so much respect for him, and I want Mike to be healthy. And he says he still is going to knock me out, and I bought myself some time. So Mike is still talking shit over there. But Mike, if you want to do this, like you said, behind closed doors, behind the scenes, you've said you want to do this in Q4. You just need a little bit of time. So I'm ready whenever you are. This is too big of an opportunity. I think this fight's going to change the world, and I turn all my L's into W's. That's a motto I live by, and the universe makes no mistakes. So let's see what's in store. But sorry this didn't work out. To everyone, the fans, love you guys.
Now he's doing the exact same thing. It's like he has a playbook for this kind of stuff. Throw in some health scare drama, play the victim, and voila. No fight. But Tyson ain't having it. He's been waiting for this comeback, and he's not about to let Jake ruin it. This is a big money fight, and he wants his payday just as much as anyone. So he's going all out, threatening lawsuits and unleashing a verbal war that could potentially end Jake's career. It's a classic case of the bully picking on someone smaller, thinking they can get away with it. But Tyson is no ordinary victim. He's a legend with nothing to lose. And if Jake keeps pushing his luck, he's going to find out just how powerful a counterpunch can be. This is more than just a boxing match. It's a battle for reputation, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Get this, Iron Mike stepping into the ring in the first place is a risky move. All jokes aside, the man's pushing his 60s. Yes, he's still healthy and strong, but that doesn't mean his age isn't a ticking bomb for this bout. And many boxing pundits and pros believe that Jake is making a dirty move stepping into the ring with Tyson in the first place. Even boxing legends and analysts are calling it a wrap for Jake Paul. Joe Rogan, Eddie Hearn, and Oscar De La Hoya have all said it. This fight, if it ever happens, will end badly for Jake. As Rogan puts it, Jake's in way over his head. Hearn is even more blunt, saying Tyson will destroy him. And De La Hoya? Well, he's just shaking his head. The fact that Jake even signed up for this is mind-boggling, but pulling out is an even bigger mistake. He's poked the bear, and now he's about to feel the full force of the bear's wrath. UFC legend Demetrius Johnson has also come forward to share his take on the fight, and he also believes that Mike shouldn't fight Jake at any cost. While talking to Ariel Helwani on the MMA Hour, Johnson called on Netflix to pull the plug on the upcoming fight. Mike Tyson is 58 years old. I don't know what his health history is. I think the biggest thing is you have someone who is 58 years old trying to push his body to the absolute limit. Moving, and I don't know if he's sparring or anything like that. I love Jake Paul, and I want to see Jake Paul fight, and there are so many fucking boxers out there that he can fight and pad his record with. I understand Mike Tyson is a big name, and that's why they want to do it, but I don't think they should revisit it. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see how this one plays out. So, what are your thoughts on Jake Paul being crushed by Mike Tyson after canceling the fight? Make sure to fill the comment section with your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more boxing news. See you in the next video.